everyone, it's Charlton. There's a video of two African-American guys in a Starbucks in Philadelphia. Interrupt and just play the video. I know people get mad when I go on and don't play the video first. Here's the video.
Don't get no fight with them. Don't get no fight with them. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, this guy. What did they get called for? Because there were two black guys sitting here meeting me? Yes, I didn't know black guys. Well, what did they do? What did they do? Someone told me what they did.
They didn't do anything. I saw the entire thing.
They didn't. What did they do?
And the woman said it's for paying customers. They didn't do anything.
Okay, continue. You know, and I live in Philadelphia, or outside of it. And it's in Center City on Spruce Street. I believe 1801 is the address of the Starbucks. Two African-American guys who go there to meet somebody else, and they don't buy anything. So at some point, the employees, because they go to use the restroom too, ask them to leave. And apparently I think it's this franchise. I don't know that it's necessarily Starbucks' company policy, but they don't allow you to use the restroom unless you're a paying customer. So they ask them to leave, they refuse, and the Starbucks employee calls the police. I believe it's a female white manager. So, and then when the police come, they refuse to leave. So, because they're called for trespassing. The police are met by the Starbucks employee. I'll play the video right now in about 2 seconds. And, the Starbucks employee tells them what I just told you, and then asks them to leave. They refuse. The police officers actually call a supervisor because they don't want this to escalate, and they just want to be proper. And I think either a supervisor comes, I believe he does, and it continues. And eventually they arrest them, okay, because they refuse to leave. And the person that they're meeting there shows up just as they're being arrested. And his name is Andrew Yaffe. And supposedly they're two black real estate agents, and he's a real estate developer. I looked him up because initially I did think this seemed like it was fake and that it was set up and it was just meant to, create a controversy and media and sort of Black Lives Matter activism kind of stuff. But I don't think it is. I mean, even though Black Lives Matter, I believe, has jumped on this, and the person who filmed this, a woman who's no fan of Trump, her name, and she's named in the article Melissa DePino, and I live in Philadelphia, so I'm sure she's a nice person. She just doesn't like Trump. I like Trump, okay? It's all good, man. So, initially I thought it was kind of just, kind of baited, but I think it's not, and I think it just got out of control. I know in the city, I'm going to play the video, I promise. In the city, man, this is how it is. Like if you go to in to get change or stuff like that for the meter, forget it. In a lot of places, if you don't buy something, they don't let you use the restroom. In fact, the police commissioner gave an unedited, 6-minute description of what happened. And a lot of what I'm telling you, I took from that. And he tells about how a police sergeant earlier, a couple years ago, he knows of an incident where he went into the Starbucks, I don't know if it was this particular Starbucks, to use the restroom, and they wouldn't, and he was in full police uniform. They would not allow him to use the restroom because he was not a paying customer. Okay, so, but yeah, I think this could have been handled differently, but whatever, let me just play the video. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, this guy. What did they get called for? Because there were two black guys sitting here meeting me? Yes, I didn't know black guys. Well, what did they do? What did they do? Someone told me what they did.
They didn't do anything. I saw the entire thing.
They didn't. What did they do?
And the woman said it's for paying customers. They didn't do anything.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean King, and I'm excited to talk to you today.
So, according to the police commissioner, by the time they got back to the district, office, the police headquarters where they would be arrested and booked or whatever, and the officers had finished their paperwork, Starbucks had indicated, or the employees from Starbucks had indicated, they don't want to press charges, and they were just released. So, and nothing came of that. Their identities are not known. I mean, in the Snopes story, which is a liberal, totally liberal, kind of like crazy liberal page, it says, were 2 black real estate agents arrested for waiting at a Starbucks. That's where I'm getting the black real estate agents. I don't know for sure that they are, but I know that the Andrew Yaffe, because I looked him up, is a developer, and I think a fairly successful one. But in any event, it says unproven. So, I mean, that's Snopes. Usually, they're totally, but I don't know. I don't know the date of this. And Starbucks has apologized. The corporate headquarters has, and in this video of the commissioner, who I believe is a really good guy. I really do. And I don't even, I'm sure he's probably a Democrat, but he's just saying the officers didn't do anything wrong. They were called there. They got a 911 call about a trespassing. They followed the procedure. They were professional. They were never disrespectful in any way. And the individuals wouldn't leave. And the business has the legal right, I guess, to do that and all that, So, and I just know, I don't know much about him. I just know from another incident, which was a terrible, terrible incident. And I thought he made a very good impression on me as just being a good guy, for sure. His name is Richard Ross, and wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know. He runs for mayor one day, for sure. He seems like a quality person. All right. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the... I was going to stop. Well, you know what? The Huffington Post, they had legal representation. I meant to mention that, okay? Because that's where I got the name Andrew Yaffe, which is the, the person in the video right there, right? Who they are meeting, and they're waiting for him. That's why they went to that Starbucks, but they did not release the names of the 2 individuals that were arrested there at the scene. And they had a defense attorney, Lauren A. Wimmer, but they weren't arrested. So I don't know. There you have it. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.